Adrian, congratulations from all of us here at MLB Network. Before we dive into the interview, name the beautiful people that were sitting on that couch with you for this great moment of your life.
Oh, thank you, Greg. How are you? I got my wife, Sandra, here to my left. AJ, Adrian Jr. I got Cassie, my oldest, and my little one, Camila.
Oh, that's
And then
wonderful.
on my right side with my mom, my dad, my in-laws, and families and friends.
Yeah, you got a packed house.
I got Scott Boras, my agent, Mike Fiore, Tyler, and everybody. We have a lot of people here.
You're well loved. You're well loved, Adrian. I love it. You know, we in-bumped with the moment that you got the call. We got to watch it, but what was going through your mind and heart internally when you got the call that you're now a Hall of Famer?
I was glad that it was over. Obviously, I'm honored. It's something that is amazing to be even just on the ballot. And to be able to now call myself a Hall of Fame is something that I even dream of. You know, I always wanted to be a decent baseball player, good baseball player, but I never thought about being a Hall of Fame. Now that I'm in, it's really an honor. I'm humbled to be called that, and you know, it was kind of super sweet and nice the way you got that call, and when you see Cooperstown and the phone call, and yeah, I kind of settled in. Okay, man, I think you are gonna make the Hall of Fame. So it's really nice.
Hey, Adrian, it's Harold here. You know, in typical Adrian fashion, you act like you weren't going to answer the phone. Always playing around, even at this big moment. And I tell you what, I look at the work you put in and the fun you had, and obviously now it pays off with the reward of going to Cooperstown. But you didn't make your first All-Star team till 31. So what would your message be to so many players that are out there thinking, man, I'm stuck behind this guy, never going to happen for me? And it happens if you continue to work and grind. What would your message be?
I think, you know, when you know what you want and you know you have to work hard for it, I mean, it's just not the rewards about making the All-Star game and or anything like that. You know, I understood that I had talent, but it took me a little longer to master it and be able to understand what I need to get better at. And once you get the experience, it gets a little easier. You know, hitting and playing defense is not easy, but once you understand what kind of player you are and what you need to work on, it gets a little easier. You know, I always wanted to be the best I could be. You know, I needed to be the best, but I work hard for it. And, you know, now I'm going to allow myself to enjoy this moment because this is a great moment for me and my family.
Well, Adrian, congratulations. So well deserved. I love to watch great players play this game of baseball, but more than that, I love to watch great players who show how much they love the game the way that you do. I want to know where your love of baseball came from.
Well, you know, since I was a little kid, all I knew was baseball. My dad played baseball in Dominican, and my family, my cousin, my uncle, they played baseball. So this is all I knew growing up, and I just fell in love with it. And once I hit 13, 14, I knew that was going to be my life, and I got dedicated to it. You know, yes, I was a good student. I would go to school, but I knew that I was going to end up being a professional baseball player. And once I signed and I came to the minor league and got to the big leagues, I always loved the game, but I wasn't able to enjoy the way I wanted to. And once I understood that, you know, it's just a game, not a business, and I allowed myself to enjoy what I do, what I did back then, I was able to be a better player. So, you know, I always loved the game. I play hard, you know. I tried to do the right thing, playing, respecting my peers and my teammates. But, you know, I was always trying to find that gray area where, you know, you can have fun, but not disrespect anybody. So I think I did okay in that area.
Hey, Adrian, it's Bob Costas. First of all, congratulations. Couple of things. When you mentioned just at the end of your last answer here to Tom that you wanted not just have fun, but have fans see you having fun. I liken that to someone like Ozzie Smith. He was great, yes, but he managed to transmit to the fans how enjoyable this game is. He put a smile on people's faces. You did the same thing.
I'm sorry, Bob, I didn't hear you right. Can you repeat the question, please?
Well, yes, I'll try to make it more concise. you were able to exude how much you were enjoying the game, the way Ozzie Smith and others did. It's one thing to be excellent. It's another thing to have people embrace the way you play the game and sense your enjoyment.
Yeah, it's like I think that when you just play the game and you enjoy what you do, it comes easier, your talent, instead of thinking about you need to perform and you need to do this because people expect you to do. And that's one of the things that took me a little while to understand, to just be able to play the game and have people have fun with it. And understand that people are watching you, you have to be a role model. But at the same time, you know, they look at you and they see themselves in you, that you can actually just play the game right and enjoy what you do.
You're a wildly popular guy in the game, and our phones are blowing up as producers here at MLB Network are controlling. A lot of people are congratulating you. They asked to tape some things. So here's one special person congratulating you moments ago. Watch this.
Adrian, mi hermano, congratulations on getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. Our country is really proud of you. Thank you for representing us well, not just for me, but for many others. Thank you for being an example of the way that you play the game. What an amazing career. Well deserved. God bless you, brother.
Adrián Beltré, what do you think when Albert Pujols says those kind of remarks?
Oh man, it means a lot. You know, obviously knowing what kind of person he is, the player he was, and how even though I was in the big league before him, he influenced my game a lot, because the way that you want to look into become a better baseball player and be consistent. It's no more consistent than Albert Pujols. You know, his first 10 years in the big league, it was a 30 to 100 every year, 300. So that's what the things I was looking for, and it took me quite a year to just get one of those years. But it means a lot because I know what kind of guy he is, what kind of player he is. You know, it's funny, we just playing golf a couple of weeks ago in Dominican together, and expressed to him how love he is in Dominican, how respected he is around him. So hear that from him means a lot to me.
Adrián Beltré, congratulations once again. It's an honor to do the first interview with the newly elected Hall of Famers, and it's a cool moniker to have. Newly elected Hall of Famer Adrián Beltré, congratulations once again.